Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I am actually building here in the Uptown district of San Myshuno, which I never build in because these apartments are way too big in my opinion. Honestly, all of them are so big. But I thought I would switch it up a little bit and do a large, more luxury family apartment. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call this apartment at this moment, but it's something along those lines. I want to make something for a pretty large family and I wanted it to be luxurious and spacious, and so I thought one of these two-story uptown apartments would be perfect for that. So hopefully you guys will like the way it turns out. It ends up having four bedrooms and four bathrooms. I think 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. I just built this. I don't know why, I can't remember. But either way, hopefully you guys will like the way it turned out like I mentioned. And before we get too far into the video, I did want to thank Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video. You can go ahead and download the game for free using my link in the description box. And I'm also going to be doing a Sims 4 pack giveaway, so stay tuned to hear more about that. Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any match 3 game on the market. Each emoji has its own unique power-up and you control what to use, offering a strong layer of strategy to each game that you play. My favorite emoji has to be Cinderella because she's one of my all-time favorite Disney princesses. Also, this game is great for those who love collecting and completing collections in-game, as it offers a huge variety of Disney, Pixar, and Star Wars characters, and new characters are being added each month. You can also use these emojis that you collect to text your friends, which is simply amazing. I think this is one of the coolest features. Exclusively for this video, if you download Disney Emoji Blitz using my link in the description box, 3 random players will receive the following emojis: Meg, Aurora, Cinderella, and Tiana. There is a link to a Google form with the full details in the description box. In addition, the link acts as a creator code, so anything that you spend in-game will help support me and my channel. Like I mentioned, I'm also going to be hosting my own Sims 4 pack giveaway, where I'll be giving away 3 different Sims 4 packs to 3 random players. So all you have to do is download Disney Emoji Blitz using my link in the description box, reach level 30 in the game, and screenshot yourself reaching level 30 and send it to me over on Instagram at SimLicy. And I'll be announcing the winners in 1 month over on Instagram, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. And again, thank you so much to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video. So here you can see I'm working out the floor plan on the 2nd floor. This apartment is really large, like I mentioned, and I always struggle with floor plans in these larger apartments, but I actually really like the way the floor plan came together for this one. I think the biggest struggle I had was using some of the modular furniture on the 2nd floor. Unfortunately, it is a bit glitched when it comes to like the shadow mapping on the modular furniture items. So I struggled with that, and also just kind of trying to decorate in a more fancy style. It's not something I do a whole lot, so it doesn't come as easily as it does for me to decorate something that's more like cozy and cluttered and not as put together, or at least trying to be put together. So yeah, hopefully you guys will still like the way it turned out. Now here in the living area, I was going to use these sectional sofas to create like a rounded L-shaped sofa kind of, but I ended up not using them because I felt like the space was just a bit awkward for it. I don't know, I always kind of struggle decorating large open rooms. I'm much better at decorating smaller spaces. At least I feel that way. I don't know if you guys will agree, but I ended up going with the couches that also came with this pack, but there's the regular sofa version. And then over here is going to be the dining table, and I really like the dining table a lot. The tables were super pretty. It came from, I think, the fitness pack, if I remember correctly, which is kind of strange that we got a dining table with a fitness pack. I really wish that that pack would have came with like sports clutter, like a rolled up yoga mat that we could use as just clutter, or like dumbbells or running shoes, or like a duffel bag. I think that would have been perfect. But either way, I'm really happy that we have this table in game. So what do I know? I don't know. But either way, I thought it looked really pretty over here next to the like large glass windows and the door, and it was just like super pretty, and probably my favorite part of the whole apartment, next to the kids room. I really like the kids room a lot, and the kitchen area and the downstairs bathroom. Those 3 spots are definitely my favorite, and they felt really fancy. And I also like the other bedrooms as well. I did one for 2 parents, and then I also did some teenager rooms. I did 2 teenager rooms, which I felt like I haven't done in a while in a build. Usually if I do a teen room, it's like 1 teenager, but I did 2. So one of them is more like girly, and I just tried to make it super cutesy and used lots of pink in that room. And then the other one is for a gamer teen, which I thought was super fun. And I actually really like that one. It's definitely my favorite out of the 2 teen rooms. But out of all the bedrooms, the little kid one is definitely my favorite. They're just like my favorite to do because, I don't know, I feel like you can just add so much more personality, and the toys and stuff are super cute. But yeah, either way, I do like all of them. But here you can see I'm working on the kitchen. I really like the kitchen as well. It's nice and open to the main living area of the apartment. And I am using a combination of 2 of the sets, well, the 2 sets that we got from Dream Home Decorator. I'm using the overhead cabinets from one of the sets and the lower cabinets from the other. I really like mixing them together because I think they look a little bit better that way. I really like the lower counters better than the other ones that I'm using here, but I like the overhead cabinets from the other set better. So I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but I just don't really like the other ones as much because I feel like the shadows on them are a bit too harsh. And so I just end up not using them because of that. But either way, here I'm just cluttering up the kitchen, trying to find different decorations that I thought looked nice in here. I didn't want this apartment to be very cluttery because I felt like the look that I was going for really didn't make sense for an overly cluttered family home. So I tried to just hold back and do minimal items and tried to make it feel more fancy and luxurious and kind of more high-end, I guess. I don't know. This is not a style that I'm super comfortable with, but I think I made it work, like I said. But here I'm decorating the entryway, and the entryway is very simple. There's just like the staircase in here. There is a door leading into the downstairs bathroom, and then there's a mirror, an umbrella rack, a coat rack, and then also I put a couple of decorations over here on the table. I did think about putting some shoe clutter by the front door because now that we have the separated shoes, I really want to do that, but again, kind of with the whole like clutter thing, I felt like this really wasn't the apartment to do it because I do imagine they have like a maid or somebody that comes in and makes sure their house is picked up and like pristine, you know, well taken care of, or maybe they do it themselves, but I just felt like for this style it was the better way to go. But either way, here I'm decorating the downstairs bathroom. This is definitely my favorite of the bathrooms. I really like it a lot. I thought I would end up liking the master bathroom a little bit better because it's open to the bedroom, and I really like the way that looks whenever I do that. But this one's just my favorite. I love the big windows. I mean, all of the rooms of this apartment have big windows, except for the upstairs shared bathroom because there's no windows. But there's just really large windows around this whole apartment building, so it lets in like so much beautiful light, and it's so pretty, and I just really like that space because of it. But either way, here I'm moving on to this little nook. Now, for a while, I did think about making this like a little play nook for the kids, but then I thought that would kind of take away from the look I was going for, and I didn't really have a space where I wanted to make like a home office. And since I did see the parents as like business people, I thought it was appropriate to have a computer desk or somewhere for them to get some work done at home. I don't think they work from home. I think they definitely go to an office job every single day and work long hours. They're very busy and important. Maybe they're like high executives or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I still wanted them to have that space at home. And I do end up including a computer in obviously the gamer teens room and also the more girly teen room, but not in the kids room. I didn't really have, well, I had the space, I guess, but I wanted to add other things in there, so I decided not to. But maybe they have laptops because I feel like these kids and teens have everything. They have the latest computers and laptops and everything that they want because their parents will buy it for them. But either way, here I'm decorating the balcony. The balcony was kind of a challenge for me. Not really because I didn't know what to add, but because the space just felt a little bit awkward for everything that I wanted to include. I really wanted to have a hot tub, but I didn't really have like a great spot to put it, at least like the way I put the windows and everything. I could have made the balcony a little bit bigger, and maybe I should have done that if I wanted to have a hot tub, but maybe I will renovate this apartment again in the future and do the balcony a little bit different to have a hot tub. But either way, here I am moving on to the second floor, and this is going to be the master bedroom. I decided to decorate this one first because I like teen and kids rooms so much more that I wanted to save them for last. Let me know if you guys do that while you guys are building. I thought it was kind of funny because I don't know if I've ever consciously done that before, but this time I definitely did. But either way, so their bedroom has this walk-in closet. They have their bathroom, which is open to their bedroom. And I just tried to make it match the rest of the apartment. I tried to make it feel luxurious. It's definitely very spacious, which is hard for me to decorate, but I think I made it work. I spent a lot of time, especially in this closet space, because I was struggling with the modular furniture. Unfortunately, it seems like with the 2-story apartments, the shadows on them are so uneven. If you get close to the ground, they get really grayed out. So for a moment, I did think about using the closet items that came from Get Famous, but they did not match the style that I was going for at all. So I made this modular furniture work. I just had to keep it a little bit higher away from the ground, but even then the lighting on it is still a little bit off. And then I had to find a dresser that wasn't part of the modular furniture to put underneath of it. So it's pretty unfortunate that these don't work correctly. I know a lot of you guys haven't been too happy when I have voiced my complaints about this pack, but I wish it was better because I really do like it, and there's a few things that I think could have just made it a really good pack. And it's unfortunate to see this glitch. I do hope they fix it soon, hopefully sooner than later, but either way, I do end up liking the closet even though the shadows on it aren't perfect. But here I decided to remove what I was doing and just use these individual pieces because they were easier to keep away from the ground and didn't have as harsh of a difference between the shadows. You can still see a little bit of coloring difference here, but it's not too bad. But then I just add some shoe clutter and a couple of mirrors in here too. Well, 6 mirrors actually. It's probably a bit of an overload, but I wanted it to feel more of like a full walk-in closet where you could see your outfit and you could get dressed in here. And I did think also about using some windows to make it feel like you could close the closet, but I ended up not doing that, but you'll see me mess around with that here in just a moment. And for a little while, I did think about shuffling around the furniture because I wanted to include a fireplace in here. I do end up adding one. I don't know if it's the best thing to fill in that spot though, so you guys will have to let me know what you think, but I really struggled with the amount of space I had in this room. And so I try a bunch of different things. There's a lot of things that I do really like about this bedroom in particular, but it was kind of difficult for me to get to a point where I felt like it was finished. So yeah, you'll see me try lots of different things. I spent a long time on this bedroom, but I did put a fireplace over here like I mentioned, and then I put a TV above it, and I really do like the way that looks. I wish I could have brought the seating area in front of it, but then I felt like the bed would be in an awkward space, so I didn't do that. So yeah, I don't know if that was the right decision, but that's what I ended up going with. But here I did switch up some of the wallpapers to be a brighter white color just to brighten it up a little bit and make it feel like there was more going on with the walls, because something I felt like I was really like searching for was artwork that would fit on these huge walls. And so I sized up this base game painting. I tried a few other different paintings, but this one I felt like matched the colors a little bit better. So that's what I ended up going with. And then over here, I decided to fill in the space with a bookcase, and I didn't really want to use this base game one, even though after I placed it, I thought it actually looked really nice and I was pretty happy with it. Originally, I did want to use one of the modular bookcases because I felt like they were more modern looking and they would look nicer in a more modern apartment. But I knew if I placed them, the shadow on them would be all grayed out, and so that wouldn't work too well. But anyways, over here is going to be the walk-in bathroom. I was gonna say closet, but it's a bathroom. And I decided to do some double showers. I love doing that now that we have those single open showers, whatever you want to call them. We have this one that came from Discovery University, and then we also have one that came from The Sims 4 Snowy Escape. And this one definitely works better for me anyways, for more modern, fancier looking bathrooms. And I just think it's such a nice effect. But anyways, over here is going to be the teenager's room that's more pink and super girly and very cute. I've really been wanting to use some of the pink items from Dream Home Decorator, and so I got a chance to use this bed, and it's just so pretty. I love that soft like baby pink color. It's really pretty in my opinion. So I thought it looked nice in here with the pink wallpaper. It might be a little bit pink overboard, and I totally get that if you guys think so, but I just wanted to basically base this room around this baby pink color. And so that was my like original thing going into it. And then as I was decorating it, I was trying to think of the personality of the sim that would live here. And I think the sim that wants to live in this bedroom really wants to be a famous musician. And I think that's kind of the aspirations of both this teen and the other teen. I think the other teen wants to be like an online influencer. I didn't make them an influencer or like a streamer or anything, but I think that's their goal. And so I think if you wanted to play with the family that I had in mind, that's what they're both trying to do. They're both wanting to become well known in their like hobbies and skills. And so, yeah, you'll see that here in a little while I do add a guitar in this bedroom and also a microphone from Get Famous. And yeah, I imagine they practice their singing and they play the guitar and maybe they write songs, and maybe you could even get this teen a little street performer thing and they could go out and sing in the streets for money or just to practice. I don't think they really need money necessarily, but just to, well, I guess they could need money because they're a teenager and they probably don't have a job. Probably not, but either way, that's the idea that I was thinking of, and I just tried to find decorations that I thought looked nice with a pink color, and I really wanted to use those pink chairs that came from, what pack was it? The Paranormal Stuff pack. I've really been wanting to use those pink chairs. I can't remember if I've used them yet. If I have, it's been like once, and it's just like the prettiest color, but I didn't really have the space for it. So, I mean, I had the space for it, but I just felt like it looked a little bit awkward, at least the way I was trying to place them. But this teen does have their own ensuite bathroom. I did think about including one in the other teenager's room, but I don't know, I felt like there wasn't a great spot to put it. And so I was thinking it would be a nicer story that when they were growing up, they kind of argued over who was going to get the bedroom with the ensuite bathroom, but the gamer teen wanted more space for their gaming station, and so they got the bigger bedroom, but the one that was more feminine wanted the ensuite bathroom, and so they kind of worked it out that way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that was kind of my reasoning behind it, because I always feel a little bit guilty when one kid gets an ensuite bathroom and then other ones don't, and so I think that's why. I don't know. Let me know if you guys do that as well. But anyways, here I'm working on the other teenagers' room. So like I said, they are into gaming. So I gave them a really nice computer. I think this is either the best computer in game or it's like close to one of the best computers. So yeah, I don't really know what happens with the best computers in game. Can they actually play games better, or do they just break less often and your Sims have more fun on them? I don't know how they work exactly, but anyways, this room is big, like I said, so I was trying to find things to fill in the space. Of course, I had the gaming station. I put a dresser over here, a walk-in closet, and then I also have like a mirror that I end up putting by the door, and I think a laundry hamper, and I used these really nice signed posters. I forget what pack they came with. It might be City Living actually, but either way, I'm not sure. I put those posters above the bed and I thought that looked really nice. And then I put this bookcase next to the gaming station, and I also put a TV above their computer. And I was thinking about putting some TVs next to the computer as like multiple monitors, but then I thought it would be maybe a little bit better to have this TV up on like a mounted thing. It looked a little bit cooler in my opinion. And then I added a plant in the corner just because I really didn't know what to add, and a plant, in my opinion, always fills in a space really nicely. But I don't think the plant belongs to this teenager. I feel like they wanted something in their room and they were consulting like their mom or something, and she's like, I'll put a plant in there. That was my thinking behind it anyways. So yeah, but over here I placed the mirror like I mentioned, and then this non-functional laundry hamper. And then it took me a little while to find some posters to put above the dresser. And then I do clutter up the top of the dresser with a few things. But again, I was trying to not make this build feel like too cluttery and messy, but it is a teenager's room, so a little bit of extra clutter is excusable, I think. At least I just can't help myself. But I just tried to pick out things that I thought would suit this teenager's personality. So a couple of little statues and figurines and stuff. I thought maybe they were from like their favorite video games or something like that. But over here, I'm going to quickly decorate the shared bathroom. So this is going to be the shared bathroom between the kids' room and then also the teenager's room, who loves gaming. But yeah, this bathroom is pretty simple. It's very similar to the rest of the bathrooms in the apartment. I used a lot of the same like items, like the counters and the toilet, but I didn't use the same shower. I tried to mix it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a nice simple bathroom. It's really not that exciting, but it gets the job done, I guess. But anyways, yeah, this is basically it for that bathroom. And then over here is going to be the kids' room. So in the kids' room, I decided to put 2 beds in here, and I think they're twins. And I was trying to think of their personalities, but as I started decorating it, I thought it would be better just to have a general kids room and tried to make it fun and playful and add different activities in here. I do think they're leaning more towards being like artistic, because I put a couple of arts and crafts tables in here, but I also put a hamster cage in here. I put a dollhouse and different stuffed animals and posters, and I really just wanted it to feel like fun and playful. and more like how I like to decorate things. I mean, not that I didn't like to decorate the rest of the apartment, but it felt more like a cozy family environment, and that's definitely my favorite way to decorate. So it doesn't necessarily match the rest of the apartment, but I still tried to make it feel like it belonged here, and I think I achieved that, so you guys will have to let me know. But either way, here I'm just adding different clutter items. I really like that bunny stuffed animal by the front door. I thought that looked really cute, and I liked including the dresser with the pictures. I just imagined it's just pictures of their friends and stuff. Since they're twins, I do imagine they have like all of the same friends. But yeah, this is basically it for their bedroom. I don't really add any other activities. I just kind of switch up the posters a little bit, trying to find ones that I thought looked nice along this wall. I was kind of struggling with it a little bit actually, but I think I made it work, and I think it looks super cute. And then I do clutter up the table in between their beds just a tiny bit. I just add like a few decorations, but yeah, that's it as far as activities go. The arts and crafts tables and the hamster cage and dollhouse and stuff. But anyways, here I'm going to quickly decorate the hallway. This was probably the hardest part of the apartment to decorate for me because I had no idea what I wanted to put in here, but I do end up including like a chess table and like a bookcase and stuff like that. But anyways, here I'm just finishing up the apartment, adding the final few decorations to this hallway like I mentioned, and then we're going on to the screenshots. Again, thank you so much to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this apartment, and I hope you guys enjoy the screenshots. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Bubblegum fights on the third floor. Comedy specials at 8. Fishing rod in the quiet field. The wood I caught wouldn't be big enough for you and I and say I did great. And all of these moments, they add up to something that feels so big. And all that I'm left with's a dry throat. I lose my head when you call me up and ask if I'm doing okay. Was it easier when I was younger? Did the ones I love seem rosier? Or was it all the trick you played on me? Now